The Elite Wrestling Initiative. For over 8 years, the innovative force in North Dakota wrestling entertainment.
Hello everyone and welcome to EWI Excel. And this is going to be our presentation of Vendetta 2017. And here he comes, Lucas Alexander. Yep, Lucas Alexander coming out to a chorus of boos here. They do not like this man whatsoever. Get some great heat here by the fans. Anything that Lucas Alexander does well, it is definitely make the fans angry. Here he goes onto the canvas, stepping through the ropes now. Lucas Alexander. Looking at the fans. Always taking his matches lightly is Lucas Alexander. It doesn't matter if he's facing a smaller individual or a bigger individual than him. He always takes his matches lightly. And here comes the man from Rock City, USA, Syd Burton. You better believe that the fans here are going to be checking out Syd Burton here. Here we go. Definitely a fan favorite here at Purgatory. Syd Burton tagging the fans, getting ready to step in the ring against Lucas Alexander, and you better believe that this is going to be a matchup that he's nervous about. He's not as energetic as he probably could be, but he's given up a lot of size and girth to Lucas Alexander. And here we go. Syd Burton versus Lucas Alexander coming up at you next on EWI Excel. Welcome everybody to Purgatory. This is Vendetta 2017, and now here we go. Syd Burton versus Lucas Alexander, face to face, one-on-one, to kick off this week's edition of Excel. Staring each other down, and a nice little high crotch there on the part of Syd Burton, but Lucas Alexander shutting him down, locking him into a hammerlock. It looks like there. Looks like some kind of, it looks like he was going to go into a chicken wing, a crossface chicken wing, excuse me, and into a headlock now is Lucas Alexander. Cranking on that head. Lucas Alexander talking to Syd Burton. Working out the next spot, wherever that might be. Here we go. Now, shooting him off. Off the ropes there, and a beautiful power slam. Wonderful sell there on the part of Syd Burton. Now, Lucas Alexander picking him up. Ooh, and a knee right there. Looked a little on point there. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're going to get a crucifix powerbomb here. And, oh, it's like a border toss by Lucas Alexander. And here we go with the count, 1, 2, and that's going to do it. Making short work of Syd Burton. And there he goes, Lucas Alexander bragging to the fans on his easy victory over Syd Burton. And let's take a look at some highlights from this match, which is basically the whole match. That was a beautiful power slam. Wonderful sell on the part of Syd Burton. Here we go, putting him on his back for the crucifix power bomb, also known as a border toss on the part of Hernandez, or Razor's Edge by Razor Ramon, aka Scott Hall. Syd Burton selling in the middle of the canvas, and we're going to take a short break here, and then we'll be right back with more action. And we're back here in Purgatory for EWI Excel and Mercer Sage. Yours truly, of course, yes. My character, Mercer SageKing Sage, in the ring against Neon Lightning. There he is, the fan favorite. And I have no idea why this character is so popular with fans. But they love themselves some Neon Lightning. And Neon Lightning will be facing the Diamond Champion, Mercer SageKing Sage, for the EWI Diamond Championship here tonight in Purgatory. Of course, there it is. The Diamond Championship put up for all to see. That's what this match is all about. Referee now putting the belt off to the side as Neon Lightning shows off to his fan base. There's the bell, and Sage charging. And almost running right into the garbage can. That's just sitting in the corner. Of course, if you're wondering why there's a garbage can in the middle of the ring, in the Diamond Division, there are no rules. It's basically our EWI's equivalent to the 24/7 division. So all matches are no DQ and plus. Oh, and a beautiful fake out there on the part of Mercer Sage. Neon Lightning, I'm sure, wishes he didn't take it easy on him on that part. Waiting for a clean break. Anyways, as I was saying, the Diamond Division is, of course, 24/7. Meaning the title can be competed for at any time. Falls will count anywhere. And beautiful knee right there by Mr. Sage. Nice elbow drop to the back. Clubbing blow across the back. And you can use weapons. There's no disqualification here in the Diamond Division. So for the Diamond title, anything basically goes. Of course, in EWI, there is no blood allowed. So everything within reason, of course. Neon Lightning stopping the Irish Whip. He was able to stop it from going into the garbage can. Nice maneuver there. Sage just kind of, okay, whatever, let's go. And then Mercer, SageKing Sage. This is an interesting and unique character. And a kick right there to the gut. And a clubbing blow. Kick to the ribs. The SageKing is a character in which he kind of lies in the in-between. What many of you fans might call a tweener. He does some heel tactics, but he doesn't exactly try to be hated either at the same time. He doesn't try to be liked. He just does him. He's a purist. Well, at least he thinks he's a purist. He prefers wrestling in its pure form. He thinks he's above professional wrestling or the moves of professional wrestling per se, even though he tends to use them quite often. And he thinks he's above the use of weapons as well. And as I said, he is also hypocritical in the way that he's usually the first one to grab a weapon when the time comes. So a very interesting character is the one Mercer SageKing Sage. calls himself the instant icon, the Lord of Wisdom. The most epic man in professional wrestling today is what Mercer SageKing Sage calls himself here now with the trash can lid. Ooh, catching Neon Lightning on the bridge of the nose with that, and then on his head, top of his head. Beautiful shot there onto the chest, and then a stomp for his troubles, and another stomp. Right to the ribs there. That might have been what you guys would call a mess up because he missed the spot. One can say it was on Neon Lightning's fault for moving, but others can just say that it was just frivolously done. I would say it's more of a combination of the two. The SageKing should be more observant. And a beautiful toss into the garbage can. Neon Lightning selling that shot like a champion here off the ropes, and a leg drop there. I was expecting an elbow. A beautiful leg drop there, and a cover, and a count, 2, and a shoulder up on the part of Neon Lightning. And the SageKing now back on his feet, grabbing the trash can, bringing it over. Oh, across the back! And down goes Neon Lightning. And then setting up again, presenting. Oh, into the head. Down goes Neon Lightning. Sage coming over. Should be going for a cover, but instead opts to pick him up, which Neon Lightning should have not even got up. He should have opted to sell that move. That was a mistake on the part of the so-called veteran in terms of Mercer Sage. He should have known better. And modified sidewalk slam there, followed by an elbow drop. Nice combo if it works right. Now grabbing the trash can, tossing it to the outside. And of course the kid goes over and grabs it right away. Now Sage looks like he's locking him up, locking him into what's come to be called the Trail of Tears, a move that was perfected by his best friend by the name of Carl Henry. Henry perfected that move and gave him permission to use it as a tribute to their friendship. And that's exactly what he does to this very day. Now kicking the back of the leg there, simulate that he's kicking the knee. And Neon Lightning selling the move. And of course, the SageKing now getting ready to lock in a knee into the crook of the knee, or his knee, and then now pulling back on the ankle there. And this move is actually a real move that can pull the knee out of the socket if you do it right. Of course, in professional wrestling, we are taught to pull at 60% effort, if that. So that way, it's all on our partner to sell the move. And Neon Lightning is definitely selling the move. And the right worker can make that look as painful as that just did, or can make it look as useless as others can. So I don't need to name names there. People know when a move looks worthless or not. You don't need to be in the business to know what moves work and what doesn't for you. So all I have to say is that if a move impresses you, then it's a well-done move, regardless of whether it's done correctly or not. There is no... I mean, there's a right way to do things, but as long as it captures your guys' imaginations, that's what matters. That is what this business is all about, this profession. Now, Neon Lightning. Mercer Sage won no part of the steel chair. Powdering out, now grabbing the trash can once again. And going up the stairs. Slowly getting in the ring, keeping his eye on Neon Lightning, not wanting to get caught off guard. Here we go. Are we going to get a clanging of the two weapons? There we go. Nice little clang job there. Oh, a shot there. I'm not sure if that was meant to happen or not, but it looked effective. Neon Lightning rocked, and now a kick to the gut and an overhead shot onto the back, and another shot. Neon Lightning is down and should be out. Now Sage grabbing the chair, picking it up. Another thing about these matches is usually done for shock value, and this is definitely an on shot. Oh, shock and on. Oh! Shot across the back. Neon Lightning down. And the SageKing should be covering. Yet he's not. Picks him back up. Front face lock. Going for a suplex. Neon Lightning better not yet. Good with a smart worker. Blocking the move. And an elbow or a knee into the chest. A nice knee lift on that one. Into the corner. And another knee lift into the chest. And another into the gut this time. That was great. Great delivery on that part. Getting the fans' approval. Going to the corner and following up. And a super kick across the face. And Neon Lightning looks the worse for wear. He definitely didn't see that coming. And now, Mr. Sage picking up Neon Lightning by the mask. Not able to grab the hair, of course. And into the buckle. Into the buckle again. And Neon Lightning taking those buckle shots like a champ. And now, set him up, getting him ready to shoot him into the far side. The near side for the fans on that side, of course. There we go. Into the corner. And it looks like we have a stinger splash coming up. Yep, there he goes. And this is usually the setup for the perfect plex. And here he comes, stumbling out of the corner in a kick. And here we go. This is going to do it. Up and over. And the count, 2. Beautiful bridge. And that's going to do it. Mercer, SageKing Sage, to the disapproval of these fans, retains the EWI Diamond Championship. Now, lifting the belt. And here we go. Let's take a look at the highlights from this match. Having a beautiful super kick right there into the face. Down goes Neon Lightning. And then the setup for the perfect plex. Beautiful move right there. Nice bridge. Count. That's good. And Neon Lightning is still down on the canvas selling. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a good worker when he does that for you. And the referee helping Neon Lightning out of the ring. Great effect of that. Well, we still got the main event coming up here tonight on EWI Excel. So stay tuned for that. And we're back now with the main event here in tonight's Excel. The main event, the Vendetta 2017. And there he is, the straight arrow, Daniel Logan. Daniel Logan, arrogant as they come. He thinks he's so much better than this crowd. Stepping through the ropes now, Daniel Logan. The referee handing him that chump title belt, the loser belt, of course. The very reason he is here in the main event. He will end up being the chancellor of EWI. Yours truly will be cashing in that belt for him for a guaranteed title shot against Daredevl Derrik Fury. Of course, nobody wants the chump title, but this is the result of the advantage of having the chump title. You can get yourself into the main event if the chancellor deems it so. And let's listen to myself.
Now, as chancellor, it is my job to
And here he comes, the EWI Epic Champion, Daredevl, Derrik Fury, the face of the Elite Wrestling Initiative here. There he is, the one and only Daredevl, Derrik Fury. Handing off the Epic Championship, the coveted Epic Championship, off to the referee, ready to defend his title against the loser belt holder, the chump title holder, Straight Arrow, Daniel Logan. This is Daniel Logan's first shot at the Epic Championship. Many would debate that it will be his only shot at the Epic Championship. And there it is, the Epic Championship belt, what it's all about here tonight. Vendetta 27. Derrik Fury, the longest reigning EWI Epic Champion. Now, Daniel Logan, getting ready to face Derrik Fury here. On Excel, in Purgatory, the place where he trained. Of course, Daniel Logan goes back to the days before Purgatory was even erected. He would be one of the few, or one of the couple that trained in the quote-unquote backyard. In the very spot that Purgatory now stands. Daniel Logan trained in this very ring. Now here he goes, competing for the Epic Championship, and there we go with a wind up there by Derrik Fury. Locking up that wrist lock. Oh, stomping the toe, and then reversing into a hammerlock. Derrik Fury spinning out that nice little single leg there. Takedown one, and referee out of position. Derrik Fury should have got at least a 2 count on that. And here we go, circling once again. And the lockup. And a nice duck under, go behind. Derrik Fury working to get his arm in between Logan. And there we go with a nice wind up to a hammerlock. And then he just lets him go. In amateur wrestling, that would be called an optional decision. Here we go once again, circling. Ooh, a swing and a miss, but there by Daniel Logan. The referee busy watching the match and not paying attention to the match. Here we go. Looks like we're going to have a little test of strength here. Oh, and Derrik Fury taking a cheap shot on the straight arrow there. Very, very rare is it to see a Derrik Fury have the upper hand in such a way and then take a cheap shot. Usually he's fighting from behind with a much bigger opponent. And then a low blow. I guess the straight arrow showed him that he's not working so straight after all. And now Derrik Fury down on the canvas selling. Great shot, by the way, by Daniel Logan. And a beautiful knee there to the elbow. Setting it up here. This is ooh, a knee drop there. I was actually not expecting that. I was expecting a leg drop, which is what Logan usually throws when he has the wrist like that. That was a beautiful knee drop. And Derrik Fury shaking his wrist, not entirely sure how to get the feeling back. Great sell there. Here we go, Logan. Daniel Logan with the front face lock and locking the arm as well. This is like a reverse chicken wing type situation. Oh, he's got the hammer lock there, it looks like. Now what he should do is circle on his toes, and he could get Derrik Fury's shoulders to the ground. Been like a chin drop situation. Holding the hammer lock, beautiful hold. And a nice knee drop there. Derrik Fury doing a beautiful job on selling. These two are working very well together. Starting to wonder if these two shouldn't face each other once again. And a nice, using the ropes to his advantage. Locking that wrist along the ropes. Logan. Big enough. Ow, here we go. Daniel Logan, and dropping the elbow. And here we go, setting up his wrist and his elbow there, locking it there, and stomping on it. Oh, another stomp there. Derrik Fury taking a powder on that one. Trying to get feeling back into that shoulder. Derrik Fury back into the ring. Shaking his arm. Daniel Logan winding it up. Locking it up, dropping the elbow across the arm and shoulder. This has got to be painful, whether it's work or not. That just didn't look fun. Beautiful move there. Here's the funny thing about this move. It doesn't technically make a lot of sense. It shouldn't really wrench anything, but the way that certain workers use it and sell it, I believe every second of it wrenching the arm, which is exactly what that's supposed to stimulate. That is what you're doing. You get the right worker doing that move, and I believe every second of it. And I'm a guy that fully understands and knows that logically doesn't make sense. Anyways, beautiful move right there. And then we got a shot to the gut, forearm shot to the face. Here we go. Derrik Fury, the Irish whip, and look. Oh, and a beautiful forearm shot there off the ropes. Oh, a clothesline, a heart attack clothesline, dropping Daniel Logan to the ground. Derrik Fury now, rolling over, pushing Logan to his back, and a count 2 and 3, and that could have very easily been 3 right there. And there you go, another shot, or another look at the forearm shot and the heart attack clothesline. Beautiful move, and we're back to live action. And a forearm shot to the back. Picking him up once again. Front face lock. There we go. Beautiful suplex there. And yeah, he doesn't have a hold of the arm, so it doesn't make sense to be doing a Three Amigos situation here. And Logan doing a suplex of his own right. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I guess we'll cover that in a second here. Now blocking it and a suplex there. These two, I understand the situation that they're trying to do. It would work better if they used all the mechanics correctly. And here we go, and inverted atomic drop. Derrik Fury dropping, and a nice a thumb to the eye there by Daniel Logan, and the referee here on point. This is great work right there. Those two out. Good time in there, and now we got Daniel Logan setting up the arm once again. Not realizing there, now he realized it, that he was on the wrong arm. Here we go now, back to the left. As I always like to refer to it as the victim arm. Some people call it the side you work. Daniel Logan has an interesting body type. He's able to pull off that slight belly with a six-pack look. It's always fascinated me how he's able to pull that off. It's very, very unique and great physique on the part of him. Some people just can't break the rest of that baby fat from their system, but the fact that he's able to have beautiful little six-pack there on top of it, and that's what every man works towards. Hell, even women work towards that. So definitely be proud of that look. And there we go at the 2 count. Fury trying to get that shoulder to work. And here we go with the logic alert. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Their attempt at a 3 amigos, or what I should say, they're reversing the 3 amigos. Trading it back and forth with suplexes. Didn't make sense right here. Logan has no leverage there. He's not grabbing his tights. He's not grabbing it, putting any weight on it. He's literally using his neck. So he's got the strongest neck in the world to be able to power him over like that. And then Derrik Fury there rolls over without grabbing the arm. If this is a real move, there's no way that he would turn. And then the inverted atomic drop, he should have lifted him higher, or Derrik Fury should have jumped. In any which case, that move that spot should have been done much better to sell it. But it can work out, and it can be believable. But for the most part, I tend to not believe the 3 amigos spot at all. It's one I don't hate it, but it's very. Oh, speaking of moves that could be better. That was supposed to be Derrik Fury's finisher, or one of his finishers, called the double trigger. And Logan bumped the wrong way and turned what's usually a beautiful move into a botch. But he bumped the right, so he's safe, and Derrik Fury's coming out. He's also selling the move, which looks great. And now, drop toe hold across the steps. Derrik Fury on the floor. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, a shot to the face. There's a beautiful move right there. And here we go with that double trigger botch, and boom. What a beautiful bump on the part of Daniel Logan. Let's not take that away from him. It was a simple miscommunication. He didn't understand that he needed to take a face plant on that one. And so it salvages the move. Could have been a lot prettier. Anyway, in any case, here we go. Chop across the chest there. Knife edge chop there. Here we go. And a big chop right there. You can hear that all the way, like 3 states away. Logan throwing his sweat onto the fans there. Daniel Logan picking up Derrik Fury. Kind of grabbing him by the beard here, it looks like there. Winding him up, and a nice kick there to the shoulder, and a beautiful elbow. Trapping Fury. Now he's going to work in this interesting submission hold there. Derrik Fury knows what's coming. He had it scouted, decided to get on the ropes and get out of that. Definitely didn't want his shoulder to be wrenched in that way. Derrik Fury, of course, with a history of having a broken arm. He broke his arm on another Vendetta event. Broken in half when he was facing Corey Diamond. And epic title match, and a nice chop there, dropping Logan to his back. Logan working back up. Nice forearm shots there, and several forearm shots. Ooh, and a standing enziguri. Beautiful kick. Logan's also making a beautiful bump there, and a cover, and a count, 2, and a kick out there. Just in the nick of time. Look at that cell job on the part of Daniel Logan. Look at that. He just looks like he's out of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful cell job. These two are giving you all that they're worth right here. And aside from a couple, aside from that one botch, because technically the logic alert is my issue with it. The fans didn't have an issue with it, and these two certainly don't. So, I mean, this match is pretty decent. There we go. They're trading blows, giving a good storyline out of this as well. With them both fighting up. They're both used to fighting from behind, being smaller individuals here in professional wrestling. A shot right there across the head. Now setting him up on the turnbuckle. Looks like we're going for a superplex on the part of Daniel Logan. There you go, up to the second rope. And Derrik Fury fighting from the top. Forearm shot, and down goes Logan. Beautiful bump there. And here we go, Derrik Fury going to the top, the very top, and there it is, the high rise. 1, 2, and 3, that's going to do it. And Derrik Fury retains the EWI Epic Championship. These fans are excited about that. Daniel Logan selling there on the canvas. And one has to wonder, after that display, does Daniel Logan maybe deserve a main event on one of our special events here in the EWI? And one has to wonder about that. These two, I think, just in watching this match, they might need to face each other once again. And there we go, it's the forearm shots and that standing enziguri shot. Logan goes down, beautiful bump, and this is a nice bump here. Slight post there, but pretty good for off the second rope. And here we go with the high rise, frog splash. Nice catch there, 1, 2, and that did it right there. Daredevil, Derrik Fury, retains the EWI Epic Championship. Daniel Logan still selling on the canvas. Wonderful matchup, wonderful job by these two. Like I said earlier, I think that I would very much like to see these two in the ring again sometime in the future here in the Elite Wrestling Initiative. And I want to thank you guys all for checking out this edition of EWI Excel. This was Vendetta 2017, and we will see you next week with another episode of EWI Excel. So long, everybody.